It is really hard when you feel like you are fighting your own apps just to get a phone number or check on a sale, especially if you are a salesperson or dealing with clients. Too many good businesses waste a lot of time typing in numbers while great deals get lost inside old sheets. That is exactly why we're looking at Freshsales today. We want to see how this tool can fix your daily setup and let your team manage client relationships better. So here's a complete, beginner-friendly tutorial of Freshsales for you. The starting point for any successful sales strategy is always how we organize our people and their businesses. Freshsales stands out immediately because of the total perspective it provides for every contact. It moves past simple lists to show a full record of every interaction. By having emails, phone logs, and web behavior mapped onto one clear timeline, you can step into any phone call with confidence, knowing exactly where things were left off previously. Management of these accounts is equally straightforward, allowing us to bundle individuals with their respective companies. This is particularly valuable for B2B work, as it makes it possible to see the entire landscape of an organization. You can watch multiple stakeholders and track the pulse of the whole relationship simultaneously. With Freddy AI running in the background, the platform automatically fills in details like company size and industry. It takes the heavy lifting out of data management and keeps your records sharp. Once you get past the contact lists, you have to look at the part that keeps the lights on, managing your active deals. We genuinely appreciate how Freshsales maps out your entire sales process on a clear, highly visual workspace. It lets you see your opportunities transition from the opening handshake to a done deal with just a quick mouse movement. This layout makes it a breeze to notice when an account has been parked in the same spot for weeks. If a major contract stalls out while you're ironing out details, the platform flags it or drops a reminder so you know what needs your attention right away. Aside from the visual boards, the weighted revenue tool completely transforms how you look at future planning. It maps out your actual closing likelihood depending on where the client is in the sales journey, providing a much more honest assessment of your incoming cash. We also found that you can run completely separate pipelines right alongside each other. That way, if your team uses a totally different process for onboarding new accounts than they do for managing renewals, you can keep those lanes separate without creating a mess. It keeps everyone aligned and makes sure no lead gets dropped. To keep those deals moving along, you've got to stay in constant contact, and the Conversations tool inside Freshsales is designed to handle that across every channel. We're big fans of how it offers a true omni-channel setup. That means whether a lead sends an email, gives you a call, or drops a WhatsApp message, it all lands in one master inbox inside your CRM. You don't have to bounce between 5 different windows just to answer a basic question. It keeps the whole thread feeling completely natural and makes sure a lead never slips through the cracks. On top of pulling all your messages together, you can actually make outbound phone calls straight from the desktop app using their built-in dialer. It automatically records the audio and logs the activity directly to that specific contact page. Having that kind of tight integration is such a lifesaver because it basically builds a shared brain for your whole team. If you're out of the office, anyone else can jump right in, skim the past thread, or check out the last call and take care of the client without skipping a beat. It makes your business look incredibly sharp and on top of things, which is exactly the vibe you want to give off. Alright, stepping into some of the cooler, more advanced tech here, we've got to talk about the AI Agent Studio. This is a pretty fresh feature that gives you a great idea of where this CRM is heading down the road. Basically, you can use this space to build your own AI-powered bots to take care of all that tedious frontline lead qualification. So, say a prospect hits your site at midnight, the AI agent can instantly jump into a chat, answer their basic questions using your internal documentation, and qualify the lead before you even grab your morning coffee. On top of that, getting these bots up and running is surprisingly simple. You don't need to be a software engineer at all. It's just a visual builder where you map out exactly how the AI should talk and behave. It seamlessly handles multi-turn conversations too, meaning it actually remembers context from a few sentences back and doesn't get confused. For your business, this keeps your actual sales reps focused on closing warm, high-value deals instead of answering the same basic pricing questions 50 times a day. It's basically a 24/7 assistant who never sleeps. Look, all of this daily sales activity doesn't mean much if you aren't actually tracking the results, and that is exactly where the reporting tools come into play. We have found the analytics setup inside Freshsales to be incredibly powerful without being overwhelming to look at. The main board gives you a live snapshot of the numbers that actually drive your business, things like your close rates, deal velocity, and rep productivity. You don't need a math background to make sense of the graphs. They give you real context. Plus, you can completely customize these dashboards to focus on whatever matters most for your team. Whether you're trying to figure out which marketing push is generating the most cash or which rep is moving prospects through the pipeline fastest, you can build a new view in seconds. The built-in AI even drops helpful recommendations, flagging which deals are a sure bet and which ones might stall out. That foresight lets you fix issues before they happen, keeping your business perfectly healthy. When you look at the big picture, Freshsales is a top choice for a growing business that wants to clear out busy work and just make sales. It's a full tool that takes care of every single step from that very first chat to the final paper sign. If you want to stop messing with bad grid sheets and start winning more buyers with a much smarter app, this is the tool you need. Click the line in the text box below to start your free test run and fix your sales setup right now. Thanks for watching us. Hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to get more clips just like this.